Good afternoon, Virgin Islanders at home and abroad. Hate to interrupt your weekend, but everyone knows we are fast approaching the height of hurricane season here in the Virgin Islands. And all over the Caribbean, people are making preparations for this to continue. One thing we want to make sure that as we do this, there are a lot of formations that are coming. It is August and we are already up to Grace. And that is significant, as last week we experienced Fred, even though mildly, it came through the territory. I just want to make sure that as we go through this, that we pay attention to what's going on in the greater world as well as the Caribbean. Our brothers and sisters over in Haiti experienced a 7.2 earthquake. So just when you think you've got it bad, other people have a lot more things on their plate. All our prayers here in the Virgin Islands go out to that country once again ravaged by by earthquakes, and we want to make sure that they're all right. So continue to pray for all of those in Haiti, that they find their people who may have been contained by rubble, and that they soon get back to some sense of normalcy, whatever that is on that island. But without further ado, we do have Director Josh in here, who is going to give us an update on the storm, what to expect, and what's coming your way. Director Johnson.
Thank you, Governor Bryan. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to give you the 2 o'clock update from the National Weather Service, which is called Advisory 5 Alpha, from Miami, Florida, the National Hurricane Center there, on Tropical Storm Grace. It has sustained winds of 45 miles per hour with higher gusts. Grace is currently located 185 miles east-southeast of the Leeward Islands. The center of Tropical Storm Grace was estimated by an extrapolator near latitude 16.2 north, longitude 58.7 west. Again, latitude 16.2 north, longitude 58.7 west. The preliminary reports from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the hurricane hunters, they're out this morning doing good work, indicate the center may be located farther southwest, and a relocate could be required at the 5 p.m. update, so stand by for that. The tropical storm warnings. We are under a tropical storm warning. U.S. Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, including Vieques and Culebra. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area within the next 36 hours. Grace is moving, and she's moving quick. She's moving west at 23 miles per hour. A motion towards the west-northwest with a gradual decrease in forward speeds expected during the next several days. On the forecast track, the center of Grace is expected to move over the Leeward Islands tonight and over the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico on Sunday. Some strengthening is forecast for the next day or so. Grace is likely to weaken when it nears and crosses the Greater Antilles Sunday night through Monday night. So that's beyond us. Earliest arrivals of the tropical storm force winds, this is something to take note of. In the territory will be 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sunday, the 15th of August, the earliest time. With both districts, St. Thomas and St. Croix, have a 64% chance of being impacted by tropical storm force winds. That's a key one. So winds are coming right now between 39 miles per hour up to 54 miles per hour. The track is right now right between St. Croix and St. Thomas districts for tropical storm force winds. These winds extend out 35 miles. So really right in the middle, either side, 40 miles between both districts. We're basically right in the middle of tropical storm force winds. The estimated pressure currently is 1007 millibars or 29.77 inches. The following hazardous conditions are identified with Tropical Storm Grace, and the conditions are expected within the warning area in the Leeward Islands tonight and early Sunday morning in Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. For U.S. Virgin Islands, Grace is expected to produce 3 to 6 inches of rain Sunday into Monday and may produce scattered areas of flash flood in the territory. The U.S. Virgin Islands is currently under a flash flood watch. The Coast Guard. United States Coast Guard has indicated that port conditions Zulu, the closing of the ports effective at midnight tonight, and there's no operation of ferries are going to follow the closing of Zulu when it's implemented. That's from the U.S. Coast Guard. We keep very close tabs on them. That's the current update right now. I've not seen the latest maritime safety information bulletin called the MSIB, but we're looking forward to it to coming out from the Coast Guard. So if you're in St. Thomas, St. John, you're trying to get back and forth, the indications I've talked to Administrator Jones already is midnight tonight, so be prepared for that, please. Openings will come after the storm goes through and after U.S. Coast Guard, Port Authority, when we work with them to evaluate the port conditions for safe opening. The VITEMA Emergency Operations Centers will stand up virtually pre-storm under Governor Bryan signing a state of emergency or tomorrow by 6 a.m. Again, virtual, whichever comes first. And we'll go to only in-person at the EOCs if we lose communications for some reason with the passing of the storm. Because of the COVID conditions right now, I really want to worry about the communications, about EOCs going virtual, and then if we have to, we'll go in person to person with masks and good protective measures to continue the response activities. VITEMA will use the Alert VI system for mass messaging and notify the public in addition to updates on our Facebook, as well as the VITEMA website at vitema.vi.gov. So if you've not signed up yet, please sign up for Alert VI. Go to vitema.vi.gov and sign up. It's easy. You can get text messages, you can get emails, you can get phone calls, or all three of them 2 minutes apart, and keep abreast of the updates to the territory as the storm approaches. If you have an emergency, please, and you need support from fire, EMS, or police, make sure you call 911. If any power lines go down in your area, treat all lines as live. Don't go out and try to cut them. Call 911, notify WAPA so they can come out and take action for that. In flooding conditions, if you see flooded areas, do not try to cross a flooded area. We know where these flooding conditions are. They're going to be dangerous. Do not go out and about during the storm. If you see the floods, let the waters reside and then go through that. Governor, that's the update right now as of 2 o'clock. And everybody, please, take some time now, prepare last measures. Tomorrow will be an interesting day for all of us, but I want us to be safe. And Governor VITEMA is standing by. We do have the FEMA IMAT team is in the territory, both covering St. Croix and St. Thomas. About 50-plus individuals flew in the last 2 days. They did fly in with COVID protective measures, so they're good to go, and they'll be here through the passing of the storm.
Thank you, Director. I know we have a considerable amount of tourists in the territory who are going to be trying to get out and trying to get in tomorrow. Do you have any updates from the airports as far as whether we're going to be closed or open?
The airports right now, Governor, unless the winds go up to the tropical storm force winds, they will stay open by the FAA right now. But if that conditions do go through, then Port Authority has the authority to close it because of the winds.
So if you're in our beautiful territory visiting and you're listening to this, please get the VITEMA updates, as well as our tourism commissioner will be making contact with your appropriate hotels. Listen to your radio about information on airport closures, because depending on how close or how far the storm passes, the airlines will or will not fly. So we'll keep you updated there. Other things to take into consideration, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen in the last couple of years with the climate change that these storms develop rather quickly. The good news here is this storm is moving rather fast. We're used to seeing storms move around 14 to 15 miles an hour. This one is moving about 22 hours. So it's going to rip through the territory very quickly. We do expect a little bit of wind. Hopefully we'll get some rain, as we know some cisterns need to be filled out there, so look out at that. We've been in contact with Public Works and all the critical agencies in the territory from 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. The guts are cleared. We're ready to deal with the water. We have equipment mobilized just in case. I like to look at these as exercises in us being fully prepared for Category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 storms. Hopefully we won't see any of those this storm season or next one either. We did contact Human Services. Our bus call for storm activation of the shelters is Category 1 storm, and since this storm is probably going to come in at a medium tropical storm, we didn't see the need to open shelters at this time. We will be keeping track of the storm and what's happening there to make sure that we keep you safe. Being that this storm is likely right now on a track that's going to take it probably over the west end of St. Croix or really close to, depending on how it jogs, pay attention again. I just want to make sure that those people in the Frederickstead area who are greatly affected by the storm may have leaks, the storm of Irma Maria. We're going to get a lot of rain, so if you need to relocate to a friend's house or do what you need to do to secure yourselves at this time. No real important hazards except a little flooding, but we just want to make sure you stay dry and you stay safe. I would be remiss if I didn't warn you again. The good news about the storm is that it'll keep people at home, and that's where you need to stay now. We have over 400 cases of active coronavirus in the Virgin Islands. We have 40 people in the hospital and at least 8 on ventilators at this time. So we need people to keep still. Out last night, our officers, thank you so much for the work that you're doing out there, as well as our people working in the hospital, trying to hold it down with this Delta variant that we are dealing with. So we're ramping up and we're doing all the things that we need to do to take care of the places that are not complying. Tonight, please, if you can, stay home. Please don't go on the streets. Please don't go to bars. Please don't attend mass gathering. It is really, really high. We just implemented most of our controls yesterday, so we're waiting to see what's going to happen with that and how that'll be working in the territory. In the meantime, you can always go out and get vaccinated. That is the best way to protect you and your family. No sandbag distribution. We did Operation Blue Sky a couple of weeks ago where we gave out sandbags. We also were successful in delivering them to those of our residents who are not able or may be disabled in some way and can't do it for themselves. So this is a good warm-up for you to look at your house, your surroundings, see what you do have in there, how you're prepared for the storm, but no need to panic. The government really has this under control, and we have the ability to respond where necessary. At this time, I'll open it up to the press if you have any questions for Director Joshin or myself. No press questions. So just please, I know it's a weekend, stay close to your radio, monitor your Facebook for any updates we'll be giving you. Tomorrow at 8:30, we'll be back on again, giving you a little about what's going on, or if anything happens between now and then, even if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, your governor's going to be there for you, waking you up, telling you this is what you need to do. But until then, stay safe, stay sanitized, love you, be good.